Hello, dear Capricorn. This one is for you. That's you, Capricorn. This is Tarot Lumination with your August 2017 general report, okay? It's just a big, wide, broad reading. We're not going to do anything too fancy. No reversals, nothing too fancy like that. This is the eclipse season, okay, Capricorn? Just letting you know. You might have watched the little thing Astrobabble. That might give you a clue about what's going on. So, you know, you've done this before. So read for your sun, moon, and rising and try and mush it all together so that hopefully this report will make sense. Unless, of course, you're like a triple Capricorn with sun and moon and rising, all of that. Then this report will just have to do. I know there's some of you out there. So anyway, Capricorn, you probably are aware of it. You're one of the signs that's been really getting hit. And you're doing a really good job, considering it's been so much pressure. Some of it's going to ease off a little bit because we've just come through the July season, which would be your like opposing sign. And we just had the new moon, the full moon, and we're past that and we're heading towards the Leo new moon and August full moon and then the next Leo new moon with the eclipses. Oh my gosh. So a lot of stuff is going to be changing and shifting around in August, Capricorn, for you just like for everybody else. So please don't take this personally. The eclipses are just doing what they do. They literally eclipse. Things may feel as though they are being eclipsed out of your life, like you have no say in the matter. Or you might deliberately eclipse things, energies, people, situations, jobs, attitudes, beliefs, whatever it is, out of your life, so that the new Capricorn Mark II can come into being, all right? So I'll just finish shuffling, and then we'll get to the read, okay? We've got to get on with things, okay? We're going to cut. I know it's a very extreme cut, but that's what we do here because we're trying to break up the energy, all right? So you get a really clear reading. Here's the general vibe for you. Here's where you're coming from. Here's where things are kind of right now. Here's where you're heading through the month. Here's how you're going to do it safely, effectively. Here's the energy that's coming at you, whether you realize it or it's your by invocation, or whether you feel it just fell in your lap by fate. Here's what you're scared of and what you're dreaming of and hoping for. And here's where it all seems to be heading. And just for fun, you see, can you see this as like a little, I'm trying to make it look like a heart, reading from the heart as a journey through the month. So you would start from here and go through here. And it would be this kind of shape. Can you see that? A heart shape, sort of, kind of. Anyway, that's the point. So I hope you can understand it that way instead of like a technical thing. Like I'm not reading the cards by the book. Let's put it that way. So we like to look at the underneath energy, which is, it's almost like your card. This is like very supportive energy. This is what I think of as like the spiritual weather that's around you, supporting you, Capricorn, as you go through the month, this season. And you have the little Ace of Pentacles. So it's very simple. This is a tremendous opportunity to tune in to a new version of the upgraded Capricorn. It's very simple. It's right in your face. It's happening right now. And it's because it's a spiritual gift. It is being offered to you from above. And it's landing in your lap, literally from heaven, right into your lap. This is your chance, Capricorn, in August to completely reformat yourself to be able to grab the opportunity of new beginnings, especially when it comes to the structures of your life. And you're all about that, Capricorn. You know a lot about structure, material reality, how life works, how the world works, how things are supposed to be done so that they work. And all this is suggesting is that you're in the right place at the right time for the right reasons, with the right circumstances, the right people, the right situations. Everything is lining up for you, no matter how challenging it might be. Let's have a look. What's the vibe? Okay. Queen of Cups energy here for the vibe. It's an indication for, well, the way I'm feeling it for you, Capricorn, is that It's like you deserve this. The Queen of Cups energy is them. We're just talking about energy, not the person here. This is not a love reading, okay? We're going to do a whole separate thing for love readings. But it might feel, Capricorn, that you deserve this. It's like, damn, I'm a Capricorn, and I'm Capricorn, the original model, #1. I know we're going to go through this big shift and evolutionary shift through August with the Leo North Node and all these Leo Aquarius eclipses and everything. And that's great. And I want to become the new awesome Capricorn Mark II. That's great. I just hope I don't kind of lose it on the way, because the Queen of Cups energy is about, she's almost stunned about how much love there is in the world and how much love she carries and how much love she can share. So Capricorn, it might happen that you might be feeling like, what I really, really want to do is come to a full understanding in working terms. What is this energy of love? How is it actually going to work for me in this life, in this season, starting in August? And so that you can carry it forward, not for months, but for years, but for the rest of your life, where you can literally be a carrier of the energy of love, the healing power of love, as though you own this, massive chalice, okay? And you can carry it and wear the crown and wear the robes with full authority, okay? The Queen of Cups is a very, very generous, loving energy. She has so much love, and it's almost like, what am I going to do with all of this? I want to share it. Question is, who is ready, willing, and able to receive? That's the problem that the Queen of Cups has. Finding people, and that might be your situation, Capricorn. You might be in a situation where you might be realizing, my God, I really do have a lot to offer. There are big changes coming up where I, Capricorn, am going to become Capricorn Mark II, where I'm going to be a custodian. I'm going to be a carrier. I am going to be like a spokesperson for the energy of love in the way that the Queen of Cups does it. In other words, it's here. It's here for you. It's literally like we do on the live shows. I am loving. I am loved. I am Capricorn Mark II. I am love. You are love too. And Capricorn is like, it's almost like, it's like being a fountain almost of love. And the question is, does anyone else understand? In other words, like if you're an amazing virtuoso violinist, or you're a street artist or something, and you're doing this mind-boggling work, and it is truly beautiful by all measures, by all standards. And yet everybody's walking by as though you're just like a piece of furniture, or a piece of scenery, and nobody quite gets it. And they say, oh, wow, that's beautiful. Wow, your work is so amazing. You're so amazing, Capricorn. Cool, bye, see you. And it's just like, well, pfft. So what I'm feeling here with the Queen of Cups energy is the general vibe is that Capricorn, you might be coming into this new vortex of energy where you are a custodian, a representative, a carrier, a dispenser of love, the healing power of love. And that's a very good thing to be and to do. And then the question is like, is anyone else out there ready, willing, and able to receive? That's awkward. So where are you coming from, okay? You've been through a shitstorm. Okay, it's really simple because it's evident from all the other readings, and when I do astrology for people, Capricorn, you've just been like shredded, okay? Pluto is still grinding through your sign at about whatever it is, 18 degrees now, and it's retrograde. So it's just like, oh, God. And you've had, like, through July, you've had that massive, like, Sun in Cancer, Mars in Cancer, hard opposition to you. And that was just brutal, okay? But you're coming out the other side, and honestly, it can't get any worse. With the Ten of Swords, there's nowhere else to go. It's just like, it's over. You're starting a new season, the eclipse season. It's really starting. It's going to change and shift everything, a totally new dynamic. It's Leo energy. And wherever that is in your chart, that's where the energy is going to happen. And of course, Leo and Capricorn are very different energies. They're not even the same energy field at all. But all we're saying here is that for you, Capricorn, during the August Leo season, you're coming into it, let's say, crushed, but it can't get any worse. It can only get better from here, because on the horizon, as you can see, is clear, clear, clear sailing. Okay, it's beautiful over there, and you've taken it. You've been the pincushion for everyone else. You've been stabbed, destroyed, betrayed, undermined. You've deceived yourself. You've deceived others. Others have deceived you. Others have betrayed you. You've lied and stolen, and everything awful that could have happened. Okay, and you got stuck with it. Okay. And it might have been very long, slow, grinding, painful lessons for years. I mean, this could have been going on for years, Capricorn. And I'm not going to be shy about it. There's still years to come, okay? Pluto is grinding through your sign, and it's going to be there for a few more years. So we're going through a phase, but right now, the really heavy phase of opposition that you had to endure through July, it's over, okay? It's going to shift. All that can happen from here is it's going to get better. Okay, so let's have a look. Where are you right now? Okay, good. This is the Eight of Cups, and it's a realization, the way I feel it here for you, Capricorn, it's a realization that it's okay to just move on. And even though you might have felt like totally burned, betrayed, grilled, pulverized, ground into, dust, and trod on and stepped on, and you're still doing your best and nobody appreciates you, there was nevertheless a lot of love, okay, that went into it. You still conducted yourself with the best of your most honorable, loving, capable self, okay, and maybe no one else got it, and it's okay for you to want to move on and evolve and upgrade. And don't hold any bitterness, okay? Yeah, you might have a right to feel bitter and resentful and, vengeful and wanting to get even. But you, deep down in your heart, you know that's not going to work. You know that the most loving thing to do is treat everything that happened to you over these last few years, especially the last month, as something that is just part of life. And you lived it, to your fullest. You gave it all your heart, all your love, and you did the best you could. And it's time to move on because we are evolving. It never, ever stops. There is no regret or pain or remorse here. It's just simply realizing it's time to move on because we are evolving and we're heading into, with August, Capricorn, you're heading into a vortex of evolution. You're going to be like sucked into it. And it's going to be a weird changing shift because, excuse me, as you go through this vortex, a lot of stuff might feel as though it's going to get ripped away, which might feel as though you're being forced to go through more of this, but it's not. It's not really. It's a different type of evolutionary path where it's an acceptance that this is actually very, very good for you. It's good for your heart energy because it's all about, Leo is all about heart energy. And it's going to allow you to let go of all the pain, all the remorse, whatever was not working. And you're going to forgive it and bless it and move on and not take it personally. Just say, well, that's just how things were. And life moves on. Okay? I'm a Capricorn. I'm very strong. I can handle it. Look at all the shit that I've been through already. See, I'm still here. I'm still moving. I'm still moving, people. I still got action. I still got game. Okay. And you're going to be turning from Capricorn 1, the obsolete model, into Capricorn 2, the newly refurbished model. Okay. That's a theme through all the general readings, and it's going to be through the love and relationship readings too. It's refurbishment. It's like a total makeover, but the beauty of refurbishment, like when you get one of those refurbished computers, is that, yeah, it's the same like thing, the gadget itself, but you get all the upgrades, all the new software, so it's better than it ever was before. So that's kind of what's going on here, and it's going on for everybody somewhere in their life, somehow. Also, by the way, Capricorn, going through August, there's a massive wall of retrograde planets. So it might feel that your natural tendency to like get out there and make stuff happen is like being repressed. Like you might feel as though your energy is being repressed as you go through the month. But please, again, treat it as an opportunity to move forward and revise and review and reevaluate what went wrong, how it went wrong, why it went wrong, but not take it personally. Just bring out all the good stuff of Capricorn and leave behind all the redundant stuff, okay? And you had to learn it the hard way, but it is working for you, okay? So moving forward, what's happening? Okay, see, okay, with the wands here, with the little 9 of Wands, it's an indication that moving forward, you are fully aware that it is not just going to be a little a sweet ride here. There's work to do. We're going through this vortex. August for everybody is going to be this massive, like, mind warp, body warp, soul warp, heart warping transformation as we go through these eclipses. The eclipses are some of the strongest experiences that we have. They're very vivid. They're in our face, and you feel them in a time-based manner. Like in early August with the full moon, it's an eclipse. Okay, with Aquarius moon, and at the very end of August, it's a new moon Leo eclipse, and at the very end of July, there's a Leo new moon. So it's a lot of Leo energy happening. And it's very, very much to do with the eclipses, like out with the old, in with the new. And if you don't do it deliberately and conscientiously and let it happen, it's going to happen anyway. And if you start holding on to stuff that is redundant and obsolete, you're just going to bring back more of this and unnecessary this. So the whole idea is to remember and recognize and understand that as you go through the refurbishment process, okay, as you are being refurbished, it might feel as though it's a struggle, like you're being forced into this. Please don't take it personally, Capricorn. It's happening to everybody. If you struggle against it, you're just making it worse, okay? The thing is, you've already done incredibly well, and you can still sustain. You can still endure. You still have it in you. You might be feeling ground up and pulverized and washed out, but you will endure, okay? So the question is, let's have a look. How? Okay, I'm just going to honor the truth. Blind, raw truth. It doesn't matter how painful it is, because that happens with the energy of transformation, okay? With these eclipses, there's a lot of transformational energy that's going to occur. Out with the old and with the new. It's like heavy, heavy refurbishment. It isn't just cleaning the ashtrays in your car or like polishing the glass on your smartphone. It's a complete and utter refurbishment. So, and in the process, as you go through it, the best way to do it is allow it to happen in an unobstructed way. In other words, anything and everything that is not true, that is not genuine, needs to go. And that's it. Gone. If this, let's say you, Capricorn, are made up of multiple operating systems and softwares and programs, and it's all loaded into you, Capricorn Mark 1, and you're going through this massive refurbishment energy through August. You will endure because you have to. You know that, okay? It's tough and it's hard work, but you can handle that, Capricorn. You might be challenged to, like, dig out to the depths of your passion and strength and endurance and courage to get through, but you will do it. And as you go through it, as all the redundant, obsolete stuff that is not true to you, as it gets ripped away, you just gracefully let it go, okay? And you could be feeling multiple versions of the Queen of Swords coming at you. And again, don't take it personally. The Queen of Swords energy does not tolerate anything false. She would just, like, I don't care like how handsome you are, how rich you are, how gorgeous you are, how talented you are, what your status is, how cool your car is, how much money you have. Queen of Swords doesn't give a rat's if it's not true and genuine to your heart, okay? The Queen of Swords may appear very, very cold in some ways, but she honors and respects the truth, because deep down inside, it's very, very hard to function and live through life when everything is fake, when everything is false, like fake friends, fake jobs, fake appearances, fake relationships. No. Whatever's fake has to go, okay? All right? Oh, God, I hope I'm not being too harsh with you, Capricorn. We're getting very strong readings here for August, by the way. It's not just you, okay? So don't take it personally. I'm not grinding on you in particular, Capricorn. I'm just feeling very strong energies here. And I'm trying to deliver the messages in the most gentle, loving, honest way possible, so that we get to the point without, you know, being preachy or blunt or, you know, anything like that. I'm trying to help you here. I'm hoping these readings actually help you get through the month, okay? Because seriously, Capricorn, you've been through the wars, okay? And you're still going through stuff, and you're still enduring, and you're heading into this vortex of refurbishment. And it is going to be, you're going to get shaken up. There's no way out of it. So the question is to let it happen, let the redundant stuff go, and move through it. So where does that take you? Okay. See what it does if you allow this process to occur. You don't fight it. You endure. You hold on to your courage, your strength, and you allow it to happen. You literally close your eyes really, really tight and let the angels of refurbishment come into your life, the energy of transformation, all the eclipse energies. Allow that to happen. Let's just call it, let's say, the North Node energy, where all the Aquarian South Node energy that's obsolete has to go, where all the new Leo energy that has to come into your life is accepted. And that's the new downloads, the new softwares. Once you start getting into that, I'm not saying it's going to all happen now, right now in August. The process, you're just entering the process right now, and it could go on for months and months and months, okay? But as it evolves and grows, in other words, this whole reading could be relevant for months to come. That's how strong it is, Capricorn. But as you go through the refurbishment process, the more and more and more that you offload the redundant materials, and the more you download the new upgrades, the more and more you become like the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is just awesome energy, shining, bright, radiant. Forget the gender, forget the person. Just think of this as energy. The Queen of Wands is passionately inspirational. She loves to get in there in the thicket with her people, her world, her population, and lead by example. She's a fearless leader, and she's been through hell herself, and so she can wear the badge with honor to say to everybody else, the reason I'm okay to go through this with you, I'm prepared to lead and help you guys get through your own shitstorms, is because I've been through hell and back myself, and look at me now. I am awesome. I am the Queen of Wands, and I'm going to let you know, everybody else, that I, Capricorn, am going to lead by inspiration, and there are bigger and higher energies out there to whom we have to honor and respect. But in the meantime, we are going to honor and respect our sovereignty of ourselves and be our shiniest, brightest selves. And I, Capricorn, have made a vow and a determination that I'm going to do that myself. So basically, everybody, watch me, copy me. I'll show you what to do and how to do it, and I'll be right there with you at your side. So if you get wobbly, don't worry. I got your back. It's that kind of energy, okay? The Queen of Wands is not afraid to get her hands dirty and get out there in the trenches with her people, okay? And get them through the wars so that they can come into dominion and sovereignty of themselves too, all right? So go, freaking go, Capricorn. Now, this is epic stuff. So what are you scared of and what are you hoping for? as you head through this journey. Yeah, okay, see Capricorn? You know what's going on. Deep down, everything Tarot Illumination has been saying in this reading, deep down, you know it already, okay? It's like you don't even have to read this reading. Everything is just exactly as it should be, because it can't be any other way. And you know and you understand and you accept that there's more stuff that has to be gone through, this refurbishment cycle. And it's starting in August for real, and it's heavy duty. And your concern is that, well, it's not a concern. It's, you know you can handle it. And you're hoping that you've got enough courage, enough strength and endurance to get through all this. And you do, because your hope is that as you come out the other side, it might be many months from now, a year from now, that you are going to be totally in charge, in control of your life like never before, where you are going to no longer tolerate the doo-doo and the crap of this type of energy. And you're not going to hold any grudges. You're going to continue to evolve and grow. And you are going to be a carrier. You're going to be a beacon of love. You're going to be like a lighthouse of love for others. And look at this. I mean, this is just awesome, freaking beautiful energy here for you, Capricorn. And it's all potential. It's all about the potential that already lies deep inside you, as is being assured to you by the energy of heaven, okay, that is all around you all the time. And you might forget about this, but it is here, okay? So you might be terrified that you don't get the chance to live like the Chariot, that you don't get the chance to be in charge of your life and your world. Sure, you should be scared of that. You might be absolutely quaking here with the Nine of Wands, like, oh my God, if I really screw up, I'll never have the chance to be in charge of my life and my world properly. On the other hand, so long as I keep my courage, my strength, and I allow myself to go through this really, really powerful vortex of refurbishment, I know for a fact, because I'm so courageous and strong already, that I will come out the other side totally the boss of me, in charge of all the energies inside of me. Full dominion over my shadow energies so they don't own me. Full dominion over my light energy so that I can steer that and use that to the best of my abilities as Capricorn Mark II. Okay, so where does that take us? Dominion. Man, this is a strong reading, Capricorn. We're not going to say it's a love reading. There's a lot of people here. There's a lot of love and cup energy here, but it's almost, I'm just going to call it out. I'm going to call it how I feel it, Capricorn. Where this takes you is you come to a new awareness. It could be, like I said, many, many months from now, where you come to this like marriage of yourself to yourself, where as you come into full dominion of Capricorn Mark II, the fully upgraded, fully refurbished Capricorn Mark II, you can radiate, even though this is not Pentacles energy, you can radiate the energy. You can be like a master of the energy of love. You can wear the crown, you can wear the robes. You have been through the wars. You have risen through the ranks, through all the lower ranks, you know, like lords, ladies, kings, and you are now at the level of mastery, of kingship, where you can officially represent the healing power of love in your life, in your world, in the very, very, like, let's say the very masculine way, in charge, boss way, but also in the way that's very loving and generous. In other words, it's like the marriage of Capricorn to Capricorn. It's full merger and union and harmony between the very strong, dominating, capable, masculine parts of Capricorn and the very, very powerful, feminine, loving, nurturing, caring parts of Capricorn. In other words, like a very successful business person who really takes care of his people, loves his people, because he knows that his whole world, his whole kingdom, his whole empire doesn't exist without his family, his people, his population. So he does not abuse his population. He takes care of his people. He loves his people. He leads his people. He manages. He leads with compassion. Okay, so that's where this is heading. There's so much love energy here. on the outside, on the at the end of this like massive transformational experience, and that you can be the carrier. You can literally carry that energy. It's just that it's a massive transformation. Okay, no, there's no way out of it. It's massive. But I don't want to take these as other people. This is all you and your energy. This is your reading for you. This is a complete like melding, harmony, marriage of masculine and feminine part of yourself. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy or a girl watching this reading. It's complete merger. It's almost like these two become one. It's an amazing, amazing outcome, Capricorn. So all the best. Have a wonderful August. And I hope this makes sense for you in some way. If you have to reinterpret, please do. Watch for your sun, moon, and rising. Squish it all together. Thank you for visiting Tarot Illumination. I love you guys, Capricorn. I'm going to do everything I can to support you, all right? Bye-bye.